I am a full-time mom, and I also work as well full-time as a hairstylist. And I had one child with this man right here, and he is intentionally not trying to work to avoid paying me child support, and he's not helping with our child.
He's not helping doing anything?
Nothing, ma'am.
He's not giving you any money?
No, ma'am.
Is he paying for lunches?
No, ma'am.
Nothing.
I can barely get him to call and talk to his son.
Is there anything else you want me to know before I move to him?
No, ma'am.
Sir?
Yes, Judge.
Is there a reason you're not supporting your child?
Well, from what the attitude that she has today, I'm lost. First off, I do everything that I can for the kid.
Okay, when you say you do everything, she's saying you do not do anything. So what is everything that you're doing?
Well, when she asked me to pick him up, I pick him up.
Okay,
try to keep a job.
Let me ask the better question. What are you doing financially to provide for this child?
Oh, well, I don't have a job.
That wasn't my question. What are you doing financially to help support this child?
Well, I guess nothing.
Your Honor.
You guess nothing. Yes, ma'am.
He did have a job at the post office, but once they took out child support, he quit.
Okay.
Literally right afterwards.
How long were you working at the post office, sir?
Probably about 2 months.
2 months? Okay. Is that about accurate? He was working about 2 months?
I believe so.
Okay. So you don't work in, are you currently seeking employment? Like what are you doing?
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm trying to start my rap career, so I really wanna write.
In today's video, we've got a courtroom scene you don't want to miss. This judge absolutely humiliates a deadbeat father who's been doing everything except helping care for his child. Watching him struggle with lousy justifications is both annoying and satisfying. You can see how uncomfortable and ashamed he gets as his falsehoods unravel and the judge doesn't hold back, giving him a severe reality check with some devastating comments at the conclusion. Let's dig in and witness this spectacular takedown happen. Next voice.
What?
He does make money under the table. That's his goal.
Selling CDs?
Again, I know he's bringing in something, but I don't know how much. But again, I'm telling you, it's intentional. Like he's doing it on purpose so that he can avoid paying child support.
Sir, how much are you selling these CDs for?
On a good day, I'm getting at least $3.
$3
a pop, you know.
Per CD?
Yeah.
Ma'am, how much does it cost for you to pay for, how much is it monthly for your groceries to pay for lunch for these kids?
Monthly, I'm looking about maybe $500. I packed lunch.
What? $500? Mm-hmm. And you're making $3 per CD. How many CDs are you selling a day, sir?
Probably like 20.
You're selling 20 CDs in a day.
Yeah,
and you're making.
Like, I get gas. You know, they give me a little food or whatever. That's about it.
So you're making like $60? Sir, you understand that's not enough to support this child, right? If you divide $500, right? That's how much your groceries are, correct? You divide that by 30 days, which are typically what's in a month. That's $16.67 a day. How do you expect your child to live off of that?
Hey, he come over, we go to McDonald's, I spend $6.
This dad truly sat in court and stated that spending $6 at McDonald's on his son was enough to meet his responsibilities. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. He's a self-proclaimed rapper that nobody's ever heard of, behaving like he's above it all while scoffing at the judge. It's honestly mind-blowing how dumb and disrespectful he is. But don't worry, the judge isn't having any of it. She utterly smashes him with a severe reality check. And the greatest part? He attempts to strike back, but it only makes things worse for him. Let's plunge in and witness this amazing courtroom explosion happen.
You're not spending time, you're not financially supporting them, so you're just leaving everything up to mom, right?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
She always say it's my child.
Excuse me, sir. It is your child, just like it's her child.
No, I'm saying when she say every time we having an argument or a conversation is, well, it's my child, it's my this. But when it's time to take care of the kid, you know.
So you think that by her saying this is my child, that means she is solely responsible for paying for the child too? Is that what you're telling me here today?
If I ain't got no money.
That is your best case here today.
I'm just telling you, Judge, I tried with this lady. You know, I have 7 other children, and she...
Seven other children. How are you affording to have 7 children? Are you financially supporting them as well?
Nah, they mamas, you know, they fool with me. So
What does that mean?
I mean, you know, like we still cool. We cordial. That's what it is, cordial.
So with you guys being cordial, you think that excuses you from being able to financially take care of these kids?
This guy is on another level of delusional. He's spouting rubbish in the courtroom, and honestly, even I can't figure out what he's trying to say. The girl involved just sits there calmly, perhaps wondering how she ever found up in this predicament. Like, buddy, it's hardly rocket science. Get a job, take care of your kid, and quit making excuses. Child support isn't going to leave. You bankrupt, especially when you're only liable for 1 kid. But nah, this guy's out here acting like he's the victim, but in reality, he's just a huge monster. The judge has been patient, but you can know she's ready to snap. And when she does, it's satisfying. Let's dive back in and watch her lay down the law on this moron. Next voice. Next voice, even though it looks like the girl technically won this court battle, I'm not confident this guy's actually going to pay. Honestly, he seems like the sort to escape town before handing over a cent. The pride this dude has is off the charts. He'd rather hustle CDs on the street for $3 a day than have a decent job and support his kid. It's wild. Like, man, just work at Amazon or Walmart, problem solved. But nope, he'd rather stay broke and moan. It's tragic though. Kids need both parents in their lives, and situations like these mess them much more than people realize. I went through something similar growing up, and it definitely changes your outlook. But hey, sometimes not having both parents gives you that extra motivation to accomplish since you're not as comfy as everyone else. Still, I wouldn't wish this kind of instability on any youngster. Let's just hope this dad ultimately steps up and does right by his child. The mom appeared cool and respectful, not like some of the outrageous stories you hear in court. That's going to finish things up for today. If you enjoyed this analysis, make sure to click that like button. And subscribe. Let me know your opinions in the comments. Thanks for viewing, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Time, obviously. We are not about to play these games. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
You are going to pay this woman child support to support your child. The court has the obligation to make sure that we give you credit for any other children that you may have, but you are going to start giving her something to financially support these children. Now, what I can do, because you, based on the paperwork you gave me, you did not work at the post office long enough for me to be able to just see what you're making on a consistent basis. So I will set your child support at minimum wage. Okay?
Okay, what's minimum wage?
You know the minimum wage in Texas, right?
Nah, I just moved here.
Okay, well, based on minimum wage, the rate is $7.25.
What am I supposed to do with that?
$7.25. It's better than $3. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but by the time the
$3
taxes
per CD.
in,
No, sir.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
as I was saying, that brings your gross to about $1,256. Your net, I have it at about $1,121.54. Your child support obligation a month is $203. Okay.
Month?
I take that back. You said you have
Can
other
I-
children, correct?
Can you split that up in like 6 months? I got to pay that monthly?
You will pay that monthly, and it will come out based on how you were paid. Were you paid twice a week or bi-weekly? However you paid at your previous job?
You saying the CDs or the post office?
The post office.
Oh, yeah, the post
Please do not mention that
2
again,
weeks.
talking about some CDs for $3, and I just broke down it costs $6 a day to feed your kid.
Yes,
I do not
ma'am.
want to hear anything else about $3.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
you're not actively looking for a job, so you need to actively look for a job as well. Giving you credit for the other children that you have, your child support obligation comes out to $145 per month, and that is to be paid each month. Understood? There is
Yeah.
not a reason, sir, that I'm going to allow you to walk out of this courtroom and not give this woman anything who is spending $500 a month in groceries to take care of your child. Is there anything else I need to know here today?
Yes, ma'am. I also just found out that our child does not have insurance
Okay.
because of him. So I don't know what I need to do now. Do I need to go ahead and get insurance for our child, and do I need to pay for that as well?
Yes, that's something you can go ahead and do on your own. And you, sir, when she gets that health insurance cover, she's going to give you the cards, but you're also going to be responsible for reimbursing her for the amount of coverage for the child only. You understand?
So you're saying that
I'm saying what I just said. Did you understand what I just said?
Well, man, I'm trying to ask.
Did you understand what I just said?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anything further that I need to know in regards to the monies with taking care of this child? You want to tell me that you're making more than $3 so I can do some
All I was trying to say
recalculation?
was that, you know, she's saying that she don't have to have insurance, or she don't. So how does she obtain the insurance? Like
She will do that. I just ordered her to make sure that she enrolls the child in health insurance.